Correct. Your Honor, the fact that
I understand, Mr. Ragland, I know where you're going. I know where you're going. These are allegations, but I understand that, Mr. Ragland. I understand that. He's not charged with that, though.
you don't be charged with it. It's the totality of the circumstances, Your Honor. But what he did, he this man in the lake.
Is he charged with it?
No, he's not.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Oh, okay, so that's okay then. Someone, if you're not charged, you're okay.
Well, you're the prosecutor's office. Why wasn't he charged? You tell me. You tell me why he's not charged, Mr. Ragland.
I don't know why.
Okay, then.
But I'm just saying to you, this man went into a house and
Mr. Ragland, he's not charged with offenses you bring into the court's attention. Correct?
all the totality of the
I heard the totality of the circumstances.
first day. Okay?
I heard that.
And that affects the case.
My question is, why wasn't he charged?
I don't know.
Okay, then, well, leave it alone.
Today's court feature takes us into the depths of a home invasion, but hold on tight, because things might not be what they seem. The focal point of this complex case revolves around a defendant accused of entering the residence of the complaining party, attempting to engage in actions that were anything but peaceful. However, as the layers of this case are peeled back, a surprising turn of events arises. The defendant seemingly finds himself on the wrong side of the encounter, blurring the lines of victim and aggressor. As the complexities unfold, many significant questions arise. Who is the true victim in this convoluted case? Is it the plaintiff who might have inadvertently turned the tables, making him the antagonist of this story? Could the defendant be the one who should be pressing charges against the plaintiff? And should the defendant at least be given an affordable bond? Stay tuned and let's find out.
All right, the court enters not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Christmas. Argument, Mr. Bond, Mr. Ragland.
Yeah, since it occurred November 5th, yeah, what happened is that the defendant walked into the victim's home through the back door. The victim and his wife were sitting there in their home. The defendant says to the victim, I hear you've been talking about me. So now we have a guy walking in uninvited to a house who's there upset because he hears that they've been talking about him. The defender, the victim, noticed he had his hands in the pockets of his hoodie, and he was fearful that he had a gun. He asked him to take his hands out of the hoodie, which he did not do. They got into some kind of skirmish at that point. The victim was shot by the defendant, Your Honor, in the groin and thigh area of his leg. They continued to wrestle, even though the victim was bleeding blood all over. He dragged the defendant outside, Your Honor, and continued to insult his wife or a witness who saw everything. He called the police. He was on top of the defendant, holding him down while he's bleeding profusely on the ground. Police show up and they arrest this defendant for shooting. Your Honor, he is on parole from prison, Your Honor. He was paroled on 4/20/23. He's got a number of convictions on robbery, possession with intent to deliver, weapons, felony firearm. He's got a very assaultive past, Your Honor. Your Honor, we're fearful for the victim to have somebody that could be released to walk in the public with this person. If someone, he gets mad at someone, he may pull out another gun and shoot someone. So we're concerned for the safety of the public and for the victim. We're asking for $25,000 cash surety bond, Your Honor, with GPS tether and home arrest. Thank you.
Ms. Shad?
Mr. Christmas, can you, I know you're not feeling good and you keep passing out, but can you just look at the camera for a second with your face up so the court can see your face? I just wanted to see all the injuries on your face because of the complaining witness. Thank you. So Mr. Christmas, Your Honor, was beat up so bad you could see his swollen face, his eyes, his head, everything. He keeps passing out, and because the complaining witness beat him up really bad After calling him to the house, the complaining witness called my client to the house to give him some stuff back. The complaining witness got mad. He pistol whipped him with his own gun that doesn't belong to my client. He pistol whipped him multiple times in the face. He beat him. A witness even said that they saw the complaining witness dragging my client out of the house and then fighting him and beating him in the driveway. The report says that the blood that the police officers in the driveway see is my client's blood, Your Honor. My client is the one with all of these injuries. You can't even, his face is unrecognizable, Your Honor. He's passing out during the interview. He is the one that was assaulted. He was the one that was pistol whipped. He was the one that was dragged out of the house. He was the one that was.
But Ms. Shibe, wasn't the somebody shot?
Not by my client, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
And so my client is a lifelong resident. He lives with his mom. He has 4 kids. The complaining witness speaks, well, the victim speaks little English. I don't know how the officers under circumstances said that in the complaint as well, and my client said the same thing, Your Honor. And I think it's very clear if the court looks at the screen who was the victim here and what happened here, Your Honor. And in the witnesses say they saw them fighting, they saw them dragging.
I got it, Ms. Shibe.
I'm respectfully asking the court to consider a very high personal bond.
Ms. Shibe, is he employed?
He is employed at Detroit Training Center.
What does he do?
What do you do there, Your Honor?
Heavy equipment lifting.
Yeah, that's what it's.
I was going to school for heavy equipment lifting.
And Your Honor, the charges.
Okay, I was just about to get to that. That the charges in here are just for, they're non-assaultive, and it's just for felon in possession, just weapons charges.
Correct.
Your Honor, the fact that.
I understand, Mr. Ragland, I know where you're going. I know where you're going. These are allegations, but I understand that, Mr. Ragland, I understand that. He's not charged with that, though.
You don't be charged with it. It's the totality of the circumstances, Your Honor. But what he did, he shot this man in the leg.
Is he charged with it?
No, he's not.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Oh, okay, so that's okay then. To shoot someone, if you're not charged, you're okay.
Well, you're the prosecutor's office. Why wasn't he charged? You tell me. You tell me why he's not charged, Mr. Ragland.
I don't know why, 'cause
Okay, then.
But I'm just saying to you, this man went into a house and.
Mr. Ragland, he's not charged with offenses you bring into the court's attention. Correct?
All the totality of the.
I heard the totality of the circumstances.
First day, okay?
I heard that.
And that affects the case.
My question is, why wasn't he charged?
I don't know. that-
Okay, then, well, leave it alone. Anything else, Ms. Shibe? Ms. Shibe, are the complaining witness and the defendant's acquaintances or friends or what?
They knew each other.
To acquaintances?
Yes, but they don't have any reason to have any contact, and they don't live together or work together.
And his prior criminal history is basically drug related, except for one armed robbery in 2014.
To my knowledge, yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Christmas. There's no doubt that you were in a scuffle, and according to your attorney, it looks like you got the worst end of it, arguably. There are allegations that in this incident that not only you were in possession of a handgun when you were not legally allowed to, but that someone got shot as a result of the altercation you were involved in. Nonetheless, the court is only going to confine itself to the charges that the prosecutor brought forth. And you were not charged with home invasion or any other assaultive charges in this matter for whatever reason. So the court's going to confine its bond considerations to the charges brought, which is the felon in possession, the firearm charges, and the habitual fourth offense notice. As a result of that, to ensure the safety of the community, the court's going to impose a personal bond with the following conditions. $100,000 personal bond in this matter. While this case is pending, you're not to possess, purchase any handguns, firearms, or other dangerous weapons. You're not to have any contact with Juan Garcia. I don't know if you speak Spanish, but the report indicates the victim speaks a little Spanish, so non-communication should not be an issue. No emails, text messages, phone calls, handwritten letters or notes. No contact means just that, sir, no contact. In addition, I do not want you in the 18,000 block of Gainsborough where this alleged incident occurred. No contact just means just that. No contact on that block. You'll be fitted with a GPS tether. There'll be no restrictions other than the no contact restrictions for Juan Garcia and the Gainsborough address. You'll have a probable cause conference November 21st in front of Judge Giles. Preliminary examination November 28th in front of Judge Giles. You have any questions regarding your bond conditions and/or court dates?
No, sir.
Have a good day.
No question.
DDC, see you on the female side?
All comments, viewpoints, interpretations, and insights expressed in this video are for education and entertainment purposes. All individuals featured in the video are to be presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Please do not attempt to contact, locate, or engage with any individuals featured in the video.